All right, guys, back with another. This one is about a pack basket. This particular one is my first impressions of the Loring Outdoors, a Loring pack basket, 24-inch. It's right here. I've been waiting to get this pack. As you can tell, it's kind of a big box, but been waiting to get it, and quite excited. I took a sneak peek at it in the garage or in the house, and I was quite impressed with the design. I took some architectural design classes or CAD classes in high school. I looked at how the frame is. I looked at the supports on it and how it's built. Very impressed. Definitely happy with it. I first found out about it when I was looking at pack baskets, and I decided to go to YouTube and just scroll around pack baskets, see what they had besides the big plastic ones like you see in the back right there. Came across Roland over at Mountain Bushcraft Alliance, and I started watching some of his videos, and first one that popped up was a Loring pack basket I saw. I looked at it and I was like, that's not wood. I said, that's not hard plastic. That's interesting. So I watched his first year review, watched his third year. I watched all the reviews, I watched all of them. And I was quite impressed. So I was like, I got to figure out how I can get one. So I looked up Loring. I had the money, right? Had it. Or I looked at the packs, was holding out, trying to get the money, right? Trying to get money squared away. So by the time I got the money squared, I went back and looked, and they're all sold out. And so I was like, well, then, dang it. So I made a phone call to them. I said, hey, Loring, who has these pack baskets available? I know you had them a bit ago. I know you from a former phone call that you guys were going to ship them out some places. So I looked around, found out they're at Kittery Trading Post in Maine. So they called me back and said, after I ordered one from Kittery, they said, yeah, Kittery got delivery, and so did Jake traps or jack traps. I think they're a type of I'm not an ice fisherman, so I think they're a type of ice fishing trap. So I ended up going to Kittery by ordering it, and that's when I got the phone call back. And they actually they called me a little bit early, too early, because I'm on the West Coast, on the East Coast. They called me at 5 in the morning, but that's because I'm on the East Coast, on the West, or I'm on the West, on the East, so they're 3 hours ahead of me. I looked at the message yesterday, and then I realized, oh heck, they told me before I put the order in, but I already found it. I appreciate the phone call. The phone call was from a kind lady by the name of Nicole. Sweet lady, very nice, very direct to the point. Got the package. I emailed them and let them know that I bought a pack, where I bought it from, and I introduced myself and started talking to them a little bit. Very kind lady. Definitely look into the Loring pack baskets. I'm going to show you mine here in a minute. It is the 24-inch brown or green and black. I know in the Loring pack basket you can customize the straps to colors you want. They have padding. The padding design actually goes back to Roland coming up with design, and talking to them, and they came out with that. They use a lot of Roland stuff on this website. I've talked to Roland quite a bit, and so they also came up with they have a top they can put on, like a lining, and the top goes on. So I'll show you guys that right now. Then at the very end of this is kind of, I know some of you guys know that my dad was hunting. My dad got a deer, little blacktail. That'll be at the very end. I'll let you guys see that. It's kind of just an extra bonus thing. Yeah, his blacktail. I'll post a picture in the end. I'll get this pack in front of here. And as you see, here's the Loring right here, right? It's a 24-inch. I was quite impressed with the supports on the bottom, and then the way the corners are here. Let me get the box out of the way. It's quite impressed. Quite impressed with the tops here, how they're all riveted around. Honestly, I wasn't sure. I saw the videos and was like, oh yeah. I take everything with a bit of grain of salt, but Roland knocked it out of the park with his reviews. Very good design all the way around, riveting up top here. As you see, adjustable straps right here. Where is that? That's the back. This is the back. They go below, so they actually go below here, go to the front. But adjustable straps right there on both sides. They actually go all the way under. Under's they're held on by these supports, heavy-duty supports. Then therefore you got adjustable straps. As you can throw it on, like here, it's a little loose because I just kind of flew it around within the house. I loosen them up a bit more, and then you got your pack basket. This one's a bit tight because I have it a bit didn't loosen these up much, but there you go. They fit right on, as you can see. Fit on my back. They're comfortable. Very light. They're much lighter than the hard plastic ones that you see over here. That's an old one. It's falling apart. And can't say it's too loud because my dad's actually home. but they may be a Christmas gift for my dad and brother. So quite excited about that. Haven't been struggling a little bit lately, so I finally have the funds to get him something real nice. So I'm going to try to get him a real nice pack basket. And the insides, you see they're riveted here, right there. You see, and you kind of see they're mushroomed over, so they're very good, very well made. They have a strap here. I'm pretty sure this is how you put the top on, but not 100% sure. I haven't done the research on that, and that's my own bad, but I also didn't get the top, or this liner. They have a nice thing right here that says Loring on it. As you can see, Anthonyrubeooutdoors. Anthonyrubeooutdoors pack basket, or Loring pack baskets. It's embroidered, stitched. Pretty sure it's embroidered, but it's definitely stitched on there. Very well, and very tough pack basket. I know it's a little bit here, you know, but that's okay. You want a little bit of movement. That keeps it light. And I know that there's been stories about these falling out of vehicles, getting dragged by vehicles, and still withstanding the punishment, being fine. Only thing they say is don't put them by heat, which is kind of common sense because it's it's like a poly material, and I can't say anything. My brother's here now, so that's the gifts. Poly material. I'm talking to you like I'm talking to a live crowd, but poly material. It's a heavy duty plastic. It's very strong and very well made. The base is real strong. I feel comfortable wearing it, throwing my axe in the back, and just going about my day and putting my traps out. It's a very good pack basket. Highly recommend it. Check out Loring Pack Baskets on Facebook. Pretty sure on the Instagram, and definitely check out LoringPackBaskets.com and Kittery's Trading Post. I'm gonna show you guys one thing real quick. So here's the pack basket, right? Here's my axe. It's a 24 inch axe, cut down. So it's 24 inches before they hang the axe, which means before the head goes on, they slice the top off and put the wedge in there. Both wedges. One wood wedge, the other is a metal wedge, right? So it's 24 inches, so it's actually around 23 and a half. My video will be coming out before this video comes out, so this one's actually made before that video comes out about my axe. But you'll see that video, and then this, they'll show you. So this is 24 inch axe. It's sold as 24 inch. The top of this is 24 inches. My axe, as you see, I can just throw it in there, and it'll fit right in the pack. Perfect. So one of the things I didn't realize that when I packed up bought the 24 inch pack and bought the 24 inch axe, I didn't think about, oh, it's gonna fit right in there. I thought it was gonna be out a little bit, but this is actually perfect. It fits right in there. I can throw a beaver in here. I can throw some traps in here. Throw all kinds of stuff. It's plenty deep enough to throw a beaver in here and plenty of traps. And if you need to pull a trap, you can throw it in there. Plenty of room. So perfect pack basket. No scruffs, no nothing. Absolutely immaculate. Super proud of the design that I bought, and their designs are incredible. And right here you can see there's actually double here, double going down here, double going down here, double going down here, and then I think double going down on this corner, double going down on this corner. So there's 3 across on the back, or the furthest outside, not the part that's out towards the pasture or the field or whatever you're trapping, and the part against your back, there's 2. So all 4 ends plus the middle one in the very back. Very well made, very sturdy. Like I said, people had them fall out of their Jeeps, get dragged miles, and then realize they're under there and pull them out, and they were fine. They weren't destroyed. The pack baskets are incredible. I talked to Nicole at Loring. She mentioned at one point that someone carries their dog, or not their dog, but their cat in here, and they're safe. You know, it's a great idea to carry a cat, or even if you got a small dog, throw them in there. You know, they make smaller sizes than 24. Throw your dog in there if they're comfortable. Make sure there's some nice bedding in there, you know, stuff like that. And you can pack with them. I plan on using this maybe for deer meat next year. When I didn't get a tag this year, but next year I plan to use this for deer meat. Maybe rocks on the Oregon coast, collecting agates and rocks like that, little jewels and gemstones. And then maybe, well, of course trapping, but maybe some other things. But I bought this one right here because I know it's gonna stand up to the abuse, and I shouldn't have to have. I'm not gonna have any problems. I shouldn't have to return it, you know. Although the one back there, you see back there, right? The big heavy duty, very common one. There's a hole in it right away, right there. And the lure part fell off, and it was just become a pain in the butt. But this is just a sturdy, heavy-duty, solid pack basket. It sells for $129.99 in the store. You can probably get it for like $9.99 shipping from Kittery. And if you get it from Loring, you're going to pay a little bit more shipping, but that's because it goes straight from the factory and you get straight out the door. So check out Kittery, check out Loring. Fantastic pack baskets. I know I was watching, I was just on Instagram, and Pathfinder School, you know Dave Canterbury from the show Dual Survival. You ever heard of Dual Survival back in the day? Cody Lundeen, Dave Canterbury, there's a bunch of people that are on there. Dave Canterbury does like a trapping school and survival school. He has a 24-inch pack like this. And just before I went out live, he mentioned, I said, oh, I got my 24-inch Loring pack basket today. He liked the comment. He said, good luck, and I like my pack basket, stuff like that. So it's a great thing. If he's using it, and it must be good, right? He also likes the Council Tools axes. So that's on the last video. But the pack basket, very impressed with the design. The little designing background I have, in high school we built like little modular houses on the 3D printer and had the design on the computer, do all the lines, do all the calculations. I know it makes me sound smarter than I am, but I took the class, it was quite fun. But this is quite the design and has quite the strength, has good strength, has good corners. The corners are put together well. Very strong brim here, as I call it, the brim, right here. That's the supporting beam around the outside. Then the extra panels of plastic going down each corner is extra support on the corners. They're very stiff, the corners. There's not a lot of movement and forgiveness, and not a lot of, how would I word it, cheapness. There's not a cheap feel to it. It's very high quality. The corners here, as you tell right there, however they do it, they heat them or whatever they do to bend them. Fantastic. I can't say for sure that they heat them. They said don't put them near heat. It'll warp and all that stuff. So I'm assuming they use heat to notch it, and they have a mold they put it in and all that stuff. So it's done very nicely. There's no warping and off center and off. The mold's very well done. It's not wonky. They put a lot of detail into this. A lot of detail in the pack basket. I'm quite impressed. Definitely check them out. And once again, I found them from Mountain Bushcrafts Alliance, Roland over there. Great guy. Check him out. Very good dude. There's nothing's been hitting against it. There's no damaging marks. There's no I got it in high quality shape. Basically what I'm saying, there's no scuffs and scratches on it, and very impressed with it. Very impressed. I love it, actually. Christmas gift from my father and brother. So, yeah, very good pack basket. Very good, sturdy, very well designed. Something that if I designed it on the CAD program or computer architectural design, I'll be very proud of it. I'll be very happy with it. And you know what? They knocked it out of the park. Like I said, I'll be very happy with the design if I made it. But, mad props to Lauren for coming up with the design and thinking about the fancy materials and coming out with the special design and how to mold it and fold it and weave it and do all the fancy stuff. One of the things that Lauren does is back in the day, they actually they used to do oak, and I think it was oak, but they used to weave wood ones. And I think it was, don't quote me on this because I'm trying to remember, and it's been a couple of weeks since I looked at it, but I think like around 2003, 2004, maybe, they thought there might have been a better way out there, so they came up with the synthetic stuff, and it doesn't mold, it doesn't rot. You don't have to coat it with stuff to keep it, to make it last. There's no coating it with wood coating or wood oils. There's none of that. This is ready to go. You keep it like this. You keep it away from heat, and it'll last you a lifetime. Incredible warranty on these things. Such a great pack basket. I'm super stoked. This is like I said, this is the first impressions. This is the first year, or when I opened this morning, so it's the first impressions of the first year. Next year I'll look at it, and the year after that I'll look at it and try to follow in suit like Roland does, and look at it every year to give you guys a better idea. I think Roland has a heck of an idea coming up with and looking at it every year, seeing how it lasts and seeing how it holds up. But I'm going to adopt Roland's idea we're super proud of it, and lead by example. You know, Roland's a good leader. He's a man of all traits. He does woodcraft. He does all that stuff, and he's a good guy. So go follow Mountain Bushcraft Alliance and subscribe to him. He does a lot of singing and old school country, folk country, maybe southern country. I'm not 100% sure what exact category it is, but it's very very traditional country stuff you see here at the fairgrounds or the fair celebrations. Very good stuff. Very good. Sometimes I listen to Roland stuff and fall asleep to it, so it's great music. Yep, that's about it for this Lauren pack basket review. At the very end, like I said early in the first part of this video, I'm going to have a video of my dad's deer, or not video, but a picture of my dad's deer at the end. It's first one in 35 years. Super proud of him, and couldn't ask for a better father all these years. Teach me all the stuff about survival, the outdoors, and teach me to fish since I was a little baby. So have a good one, guys.